Success family. This video is for anyone out there who is struggling with their mindset, who is struggling to stay positive and to some kind of like take control of their life. So let's dive into this. So in this video, I'm addressing our attitude. So what do I mean by attitude? Well, quite simply, an attitude is just a cluster of thoughts that have been kind of gathered together, if you will, that merge together to form what we know as an attitude, a mood, a way of being. Now, you definitely have a certain attitude at the moment in your life. That doesn't mean it's not changing, but everyone has a certain kind of attitude, whether it be positive or negative for that matter. But the reason why we have this attitude currently is because it's giving us certain results at the moment. Maybe if you're someone who has a pessimistic or a cynical attitude to the world, you've gathered certain thoughts along the way, such as, I don't trust people, or I hate people, or I'm not a people person, or people are after my money, my resources, my time, my energy, or whatever it might be. When you have all these kind of thoughts, they merge over time and create essentially beliefs, which in turn create a certain attitude, a mood that you carry with you that kind of influences your thoughts and your feelings, because there's always an interchange. There is always a feedback loop between your thoughts influencing your feelings, your emotions, and your emotions influencing your thoughts. It's just a constant back and forth motion, and these thoughts determine your attitudes over time. So what you have to understand is, if your attitude is giving you what you currently feel around you, what you have managed to cultivate in your life, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, it's what you've manifested, it's what you've cultivated in your life due to your existing attitude. And what you have to understand is, and the main purpose of this video is for you to understand, you have control of your attitude. That's right. You can control your thoughts, and over time merge together the kind of thoughts that will support you, that will change your attitude to one that's more optimistic, more positive, more open, less defensive, more on the assertive, more focused. You can change your thoughts. You can change your attitude. It's going to take practice, because our brains have been rewired, or not rewired, but wired initially to keep us to survive, to keep us secure, to protect us. So it's a very paranoid, very fearful, anxious kind of mentality that we're always on the lookout for certain things. And it goes back to caveman days and so on and so forth, when we literally had to be on guard in case beasts or something were to come after us. But we don't need that fear. That level of stress on a continual basis is unnecessary this day and age, but we've still brought it along with us through generations. Okay, so it still pervades our deep reptilian brain, the equivalent of a lizard's brain. But what you have to understand is that we cannot avoid those thoughts, those impulsive reactions within our reptilian brain, and even within our limbic system, our more emotional brain. We can't necessarily eliminate that, but we have to develop our prefrontal cortex, our cerebral, really, become more cerebral, more thoughtful, more logical in our thoughts, as a way of calming down the more primitive, archaic parts within our brains. Okay, so the more you work on your thoughts, the more you develop your cortex through reading, through learning, through immersing yourself in quality, uplifting, supportive thoughts, experiences with different people, learning different notions, developing certain strategies to better your life. The more intelligent you become, the more aware you become, the more you are able to identify things. But you also need to self-reflect, and a lot of people have a lot of emotional barriers in the way. They don't want to self-reflect. It's tiring, it's difficult, it can be quite exhaustive, but it's also difficult on your ego to accept some truths. And that's why a lot of people find it hard to self-reflect. But you can only change your attitude if you firstly identify that there's something you want to change, and then also over time developing your skills, your abilities, so that you want to change. So you know that there is something better out there that you want to move toward. And that's all depends upon your outlook on life, your perspective. And we need to address our current attitude. So take a moment to reflect upon what your attitude has been like recently. Are you more negative, more pessimistic, more despondent and hopeless? Or are you someone who's more excitable, more joyous, more happy, more giving, more energized, more passionate? I think I said that bit. Passion's good. So really reflect upon your current attitude and what kind of thoughts over time has insidiously been developing the kind of monster or angel in your mind at the moment that's currently governing what we call your thoughts, your emotions, and ultimately your attitude. So if you like this kind of content, you want to know more, head on over to my website at www.alexgem.com. Simply click join PHS today, enter your credit card details. You'll gain immediate access to my mind-blowing revolutionary course, The Power System. I take you on a journey step by step from where you want to be to where you deserve to be. Whatever problems you have in your life, whatever fears you have, whatever problems you are facing, whatever concerns you have, if you're too negative, if you're too anxious, if you're not achieving, if you're not taking action, if you're lethargic, if you're not productive, if you aren't happy with the emotions you experience on a daily basis, I want to teach you why that is and what you can do to improve that along the way. And then I'll also be giving you strategies, things you can implement directly, things to do, things not to do in your life to establish quality routines, quality thinking, enhance your potential, develop your self-esteem, make you happier and more successful in every area. Whether success means to you more wealth, more energy, more happiness, improving the quality of your relationships, whatever you want to do, these things are scientifically proven, and also things that I've been researching from really successful, happy geniuses around the world throughout history. Also things that I've learned through trial and error as well. It's taken me over 15 years to learn, to gather, and I'm presenting it to you, ta-da, in this amazing course, systematically to take you where you want to be. I've also included 3 amazing bonuses in here: hours of exclusive video footage, podcast material, and 100 audio segments to keep you moving forward on this journey. I offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. No reason why you should not be taking advantage of that. Like, the course is worth, along with the bonuses of course, $1,200. A lot, right? I'm not selling it for anywhere near that. There is no reason why you can't take action now and improve the quality of your life, and I can't wait to be part of your journey. Now, if you're watching this video on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, also click the notification bell, because every single week I release amazing videos such as this, but also all kind of podcasts and episodes that I can't, because it's too long, I don't release it on other social platforms. So subscribe now. Can't wait till you have an amazing day, and I'll see you soon.